Hello and welcome to my channel. Lee is finally coming to global soon and will be debuting on a limited banner along with Ling. So this video is here to introduce his entire kit and suggest whether he is worth pulling and building. Lee is a specialist from the merchant archetype. This means Lee has reduced redeployment time but consumes 3 DP every 3 seconds. He will automatically be KO'd when there isn't enough DP and won't refund any DP upon retreating. While the downsides of this trait are evident, his stats make up for it. Lee has high HP, high attack, high defense, 0 resistance, low redeployment time, low DP cost, 1 block and a fast attack speed. Very impressive stats. Next up are his talents. Lee's first talent states that when he blocks an enemy, the enemy's attack speed drops and Lee's attack speed increases instead. If there is only one enemy in the 1 tile radius around him, the effect is doubled. A decent talent that increases Lee's survivability and DPS at the same time. His second talent makes Lee consume 5 additional DP every 3 seconds provided there is enough DP. Removes 1 instance of stun or freeze and reflects the effect back to the source, stunning them for a decent duration. This return to sender talent is quite unique. The main drawback of this skill is the huge DP consumption. Lee is therefore not a good option to deploy in the early phase of a stage, or in stages with reduced or no natural DP regeneration. Next up are his skills. Lee's first skill gives him an attack buff and arts dodge, a decent skill when you're trying to use Lee to assassinate a key enemy. This skill has a low DP cost and unlimited duration. Now, if you think this video is helpful, do give my channel a sub to show your support. Moving on to his second skill, it has an active and passive effect. The passive effect gives Lee more attack speed, and when the skill is active, he will mark an enemy and apply taunt to it. Taunt will make your units prioritize that particular enemy over the others, and after 5 seconds, the marked unit will explode and deal a big burst of arts damage in an AoE. During the 5 seconds, every instance of damage inflicted to the enemy will increase the burst damage by 20% of Lee's attack and can stack up to 30 times. This skill is undoubtedly Lee's DPS skill. The AoE arts damage is decent even without any stacks. To build up the stacks efficiently, high hit count operators like Exia or Ashe are recommended. This skill has a low SP cost. Next up, we have his third skill. Lee will get a range expansion. Increased attack and defense. Applies taunt to the enemy he is attacking and pushes the other enemies away from him slightly. He also gains a chance to dodge arts and physical damage from enemies outside his expanded range. This is a crowd control skill and is awesome against low weight level enemies as they can be immobilized just outside Lee's range, but against higher weight enemies, the push will barely do anything to them. A rather situational skill, it has a low SP cost and duration. Lastly, we have his module. When this is activated, Lee's DP consumption from his trait is lowered, a nice upgrade. So, should you pull and build Lee? I'd say maybe. While Lee can be a strong asset in certain scenarios, he is a niche operator and can feel quite clunky to use. That being said, Lee is by no means a weak operator and performs well when the situation is right. His uniqueness in applying taunt can be extremely useful as well. So overall, I'd say he's a decent operator. And that is all for this operator guide. Hope this video is helpful in introducing the new operator, Lee. I will be making similar videos in the future, so do consider subscribing to stay tuned. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.